Have you ever met someone new who seemed absolutely perfect, charming, attentive, eager to spend every moment with you, only to feel a strange knot in your stomach you couldn't quite explain? That whisper in your gut telling you something wasn't quite right, even though on the surface everything seemed wonderful. You're not imagining things. And that instinct, it's your crystallized intelligence, the wisdom you've earned through 6 decades of living trying to protect you. Society tries to tell us that we should be grateful for any attention at our age, that we should overlook red flags because no one is perfect and beggars can't be choosers. But here is the brutal truth. You are not a beggar. You are a woman with decades of experience, and you deserve a partner who honors that, not one who exploits it. Welcome to The Mature Love, where we speak the truths that society won't say out loud about dating and relationships after 60. By the end of this video, you will understand the 5 early warning signs that separate a genuine man from an emotional predator. And more importantly, you'll know exactly what to do when you spot them. If this message resonates with you, please hit that like button and subscribe. These algorithms need to know that this content matters, so we can reach other women who desperately need to hear this truth. Your click could save another woman from heartbreak or worse. Now, let's talk about these 5 danger signs. Red flag 1, he love bombs you. Immediately, he says, I love you within the first few weeks. He tells you you're his soulmate before he even knows your middle name. He showers you with gifts, constant texts, and grand romantic gestures that feel like something out of a movie. It's intoxicating, it's overwhelming, and it should be setting off every alarm bell you have. This is called love bombing, a manipulation tactic where someone overwhelms you with affection to bypass your natural defenses. It creates what psychologists call intermittent reinforcement. Your brain gets flooded with dopamine and oxytocin, the same chemicals released during addiction. He's not falling in love with you, he's creating a dependency. For women over 60, this is particularly dangerous. Many of us have been alone for years, perhaps widowed, divorced, or simply independent. When someone suddenly fills that space with intense attention, it can feel like rescue. But here's what you risk: financial vulnerability. He now knows you're emotionally invested and may ask for help. Isolation from friends and family who might see through him, and the devastating emotional crash when the mask inevitably falls. A genuine man builds connections slowly. He respects your pace. He understands that real love is cultivated, not declared. What to do? Set a boundary immediately. Say, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I need us to take this slowly. Real connection takes time. A good man will respect this. A predator will push back, guilt you, or disappear, which tells you everything you need to know. Red flag 2. He asks probing financial questions too soon. Within the first few dates, he's asking about your retirement accounts, your home ownership status, whether you receive a pension, or if you have life insurance. He frames it as getting to know you or planning our future together. Don't fall for it. This is financial grooming. He's assessing your worth, not your character, but your assets. Romance scammers and financial predators specifically target women over 60 because statistically we control significant retirement savings, own our homes outright, and may have inheritance or life insurance policies. The average senior woman who falls victim to financial exploitation loses $83,000, according to recent reports. That's not just money, That's your security, your independence, your legacy for your children and grandchildren. Once it's gone at our age, there's rarely time to rebuild it. A man of character doesn't need to know your financial details until the relationship is serious and committed, and even then, only what's necessary for shared planning. What to do? Deflect firmly but politely. I keep my finances private until I really know someone well. I'm sure you understand. Watch his reaction. Respect means acceptance. Manipulation means pressure. Red flag 3, he has a sob story that requires your help. His ex-wife took everything. His business partner betrayed him. He's between jobs because of a misunderstanding. His adult children won't speak to him because they're ungrateful. There's always a crisis, always a villain in his story, and somehow you become the hero who can save him. This exploits what psychologists call the empathy gap and the saviour complex. Women are socialised to be nurturers and fixers. He's counting on your compassion to override your judgment. This also employs future faking, promises of what your life together will be like once he gets back on his feet. At 60 plus, your health and energy are precious resources. You cannot afford emotionally, physically or financially to become someone's rehabilitation project. If he has a pattern of burned bridges, failed relationships and perpetual crises, you are witnessing his character, not his bad luck. A mature, emotionally healthy man takes responsibility for his life. He may have faced hardships, but he doesn't weaponize them to extract resources from you. What to do? Listen to the pattern. If every story casts him as the victim and everyone else as the villain, you're seeing a red flag parade. Ask yourself, am I being invited into a partnership or recruited for a rescue mission? Then act accordingly. Red flag 4. He isolates you from your support system. He suggests you spend less time with friends who don't understand your connection. He criticizes your adult children for being too controlling or jealous of your happiness. He wants you all to himself and frames this possessiveness as devotion. This is classic isolation, a cornerstone of emotional abuse and control. By separating you from people who know you well and might spot his manipulation, he creates a situation where you have no one to reality check his behaviour. This leads to what's called cognitive dissonance, where you ignore your own discomfort because you have no outside perspective to validate it. For senior women, isolation has catastrophic consequences. Your friends and family are not just social connections, they're your safety net. They notice when you're not yourself. They intervene when you're in danger. They're the ones who will help if things go wrong. Without them, you become vulnerable to exploitation, abuse, and even financial elder abuse that no one will witness. A healthy partner integrates into your life. He doesn't replace it. He wants to meet your friends. He respects your family relationships. He encourages your independence. What to do? Maintain your connections fiercely. If he complains, say clearly, my relationships are important to me. A partner who loves me will celebrate them, not compete with them. Non-negotiable. Red flag 5. He pushes for major commitments. Immediately. He wants to move in together after 3 weeks. He suggests you sell your house and move to his state. He talks about marriage before you've even had a disagreement. He wants you to meet his entire family and pressures you to introduce him to yours. Everything is fast, urgent, and framed as proof of your love. This is rush to commitment, often combined with the sunk cost fallacy. Once you've made a major commitment, cohabitation, financial entanglement, public declarations. You'll feel too invested to leave when the red flags multiply. Predators know that time is their enemy. The longer you have to observe their behaviour, the more likely you are to see the truth. At our age, a major commitment has permanent implications. If you sell your home, combine finances or relocate, extracting yourself becomes exponentially harder, legally, financially, emotionally. You also risk losing your independence, your security, and potentially your connection to your community and healthcare. Love doesn't demand urgency. Love allows breathing room. A man who truly values you will want you to feel completely certain. What to do? Institute a personal rule. No major commitments in the first year, minimum. A genuine partner will say, "That's wise." A manipulator will say, "If you loved me, you wouldn't need to wait." Let's be absolutely clear. These 5 red flags, love bombing, financial probing, sob stories, isolation, and rushing commitment, are not personality quirks. They are the calling cards of men who see you not as a partner, but as a resource to be extracted. You have spent 60 plus years on this earth. You have survived loss, built resilience, and cultivated wisdom. Your gut instinct is not paranoia. It is pattern recognition, honed by experience. Trust it. Here is what I need you to understand with every fibre of your being. You do not need a partner to be complete. You are already whole. Your value does not increase because someone claims to love you, and it does not decrease because you choose to be selective. Your peace is your priority. Your sovereignty is your birthright, and your dignity is non-negotiable. The right person will prove themselves worthy through consistency, respect, and time. The wrong person will reveal themselves through urgency, pressure, and these 5 unmistakable signs. When you see them, and you will recognize them now, do not rationalize, do not make excuses, do not give second chances to first-time offences against your boundaries. Simply, gracefully, powerfully run.